Yesterday, Ministry of Education officials, led by State Minister for Higher Education John Chrysostom Muyingo, appeared before Parliament's Education Committee to present their ministerial budget framework paper for the 2024-2025 financial year. However, during this meeting, officials were pressed by legislators to explain why the ministry had ordered the National Curriculum Development Centre to halt the development of the planned A-level curriculum.
Because Chair, when he says the exercise was not halted, and NCD says my hands are tied, I cannot proceed because I have this order from above. That is the word I used. So which one do we take?
The ministry, the executive, has decided to be ignoring the advice of Parliament, and when they get stuck, they come back to the drawing board, and that is where we are really so much disappointed.
But the officials there denied these claims.
Of the ministry is that we have not halted the A-level curriculum, and the NCDC in that meeting where we took a decision was fully represented.
I'm surprised to hear that there is something from above. These things don't happen in our ministry. I'm really surprised.
Instead, the director revealed that the National Curriculum Development Centre (NCDC) had been directed to identify aspects of the current O-level curriculum that can be aligned to the A-level curriculum.
It was guided that they should be looking at those aspects which would not have a bigger impact on the curriculum of A-level and see how they transit.
Also, the ministry revealed that it was going to concentrate on addressing the challenges that are still plaguing the full absorption of the O-level curriculum.
Honestly, we have not even trained our teachers adequately in lower secondary curriculum. Why are we jumping to this new curriculum? Can we first perfect this?
The admission by the ministry lays bare some of the challenges in the rollout of the competence-based O-level curriculum among those charged with implementing it.
Areas of research, the resources of research are still difficult. I feel a challenge with limited resources in terms of textbooks. As a private school, we didn't receive so adequate numbers of textbooks. So
this is further complicated by the issue of assessment by the national exams supposed to be prepared by the Ugandan National Examinations Board.
We are just trying to test a few things that we're hearing that come from the NCDC and UNEB, like scenario questions, short response questions. So we are trying to test everything.
It is this state of affairs that has raised concern for the welfare of the learners who currently have to make use of both the ongoing O-level curriculum and the A-level curriculum, which is still in the pipeline.
What students, parents and stakeholders can do is again to go back, okay, and pose one fundamental question. What is our education system supposed to achieve? What is it supposed to achieve? Primary, P1 to P7, O-level, senior to senior 4, A-level, senior 5 to senior 6. What is it supposed to achieve?
Dr. Chibuka has also expressed misgivings with the ministry's decision to instead try to align the current O-level curriculum to match the A-level curriculum without overhauling it in its entirety.
It all depends on how the curriculum should be implemented and the objectives to be achieved, because the content is there. But what is the objective of that content? What are the learning outcomes? We must be clear on the learning outcomes. And for us to have that, we must have a clear philosophy that guides our education system. Government seems to be, confused about the kind of education that we need.
In this regard, the education scholar argues that the education ministry needs to go back to the drawing board if all these emerging issues are to be resolved in time and with minimal disruption to the country's learners.
It needs a lot of, a paradigm shift in how teachers get trained. Teacher education must be repurposed, must be refocused. The attitude of teaching, the nature of schools, the facilities, all of these require massive investment.
It should be noted that the first cohort of learners under the new O-level competence-based curriculum are expected to write their final examinations this year. Joyce Nakato, NTV Weekend Edition.